Wielding a dagger is no easy feat in half-sword. With its inferior length and the inconsistency of grappling onto opponents, it makes it frustrating. But I've been hitting the books this month and learned the mindset and practices of using a dagger, and have adapted their strategies to the game. To begin, here are a few historical techniques used by great fighters like Fiore that can be mimicked in the game. First counter to the first remedy. This technique is meant to disarm the opponent, and by grappling you can do it with or without a dagger. What it does in half-sword is it allows you to see past your character's body a little, to line up your arm for a grapple. Here it is in action. The next one is Third Scholar of the Sixth Remedy. This one is similar to the previous one, and it is also the easiest one to do, as all you really need to do is throw a hand out, catch your opponent's weapon, and attack. Here it is in action. I found this one in the book named Gladiatoria. In real life, this would be a very important wrestling move and technique against a dagger, as it uses both of your arm's strength and lets you push away your opponent's weapon. Although in half-sword it is extremely hard to do, as your character doesn't quite lock their grapple onto the right body part most of the time. However, I was able to mimic it after many failures, so here it is in action. Another difficult one is called Counter to the Ninth Scholar. It's a wrestling move meant to counter the opponent, disarm them, and jab the dagger in his face. However, in half-sword we can't really do that, and in my attempts to do that I've got some rather odd results. Here it is in action. But moving back to more useful techniques, there are also some old wrestling techniques with a dagger that is aimed towards fighting against larger weapons, such as the greatsword. First Scholar of the First Remedy. It shows the man holding on to his opponent's wrist and also parrying his greatsword away using the blade of his dagger. This is useful if you can be precise enough with your swings to knock your opponent's weapon aside with a weapon as small as a dagger. This one will take some practice and my demonstration won't be perfect, but here it is in action. Reading the history of dagger fighting, I have learned that there are several hundreds of techniques that can be used. All across the world you can find medieval techniques on how to use a dagger. It was a rather common weapon and very useful. There are many things you can do that we can't do in half-sword, such as wrapping our arms around weapons and grabbing their weapons and pushing it out of their hands by twisting their wrists, forearms, and blades in specific directions. If you are in a location where knife fights are common, taking a read of historical fighting would benefit you, as these people were sparring with knives every day. And ultimately, what I've learned from these books is that a dagger is not a longsword. It's more of a wrestling weapon, and it's most effective when you're wrestling your opponent, keeping them close and not giving them any space and dealing with them as quickly as possible. It's more like a pointed fist than it is a sword. That's how I view it now, at least. Now watch as I take what I've learned and blend it all together and let it all loose into half-sword.
Because of my left. I must be mercy.
Gosh.
I pray.
Darn! Blimey!
Single. Schwäme mich kein.
This video was very difficult to record, as the half-sword playtest has many bugs that make grappling a chore. So if you could hit that like button, comment down your thoughts below, and subscribe to the channel, I would very much appreciate that. This has been Brutalizer, and I hope to see you next time in the next great half-sword video.